Yes, yes. Welcome back. It's your boy, Eduardo Jackson, CEO, founder, creator of the Cinema Draft game, back with my very special guests. They're like family. Hell, they are family. It is Family of the Pod. We're talking about our official on-call therapist, the official Cinema Draft on-call therapist. It's Nicole Ward. Say hello, Nicole.
Hi.
Yes, and you know her, you love her, or actually you don't know her. She's being kind of incognito. She's in TV research for an unnamed Hollywood studio. It's Momo. Monet. Say hello to everyone, Monet.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. She's such a nice, sweet little voice. Okay, so the drinking game tonight is being contested. Why? Because our main topic tonight are top three psychological thrillers, and somebody has an issue with the word. I picked a word which may not be straight out of the DSM-4, but it's fairly apropos. But I would like to open up the floor debate what the drinking game word of the night shall be tonight. We'll leave it up to. I would like to use the word crazy. I hear there's some stigma against this. Let's talk about it real quick. Why can't we use the word crazy?
Because it's not what I'm trying to do, which is have people not be stigmatized with the word crazy. Covers so many things that aren't, it's not nice. It's not a nice word. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking. Okay, all right. So,
I
so
mean, I get it. I get it. And if I was just, but with you
I
having
mean, you don't have
me
to say the
in
word
my
every time we say it. You
profession,
can drink.
nope. But you have named what my profession is and made me therapist for the pod. So this is me doing my due diligence. How's that?
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
yep, yep.
Do you have
There
any
you
feelings
go.
about the word crazy, Momo?
I'm working on it.
Now, for what it's worth, I do not use the word lightly against women, especially black women. I do not use the word crazy lightly almost ever
I would
against
hope
y'all.
not.
So, oh no, 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 no! I want to live. I want to live. No. So, okay. A replacement word shall be. I might. Let's say. Okay. The replacement word will be off because some people be straight up off. These damaged off people.
I'm gonna
Better,
give you.
right?
I'm gonna give you that because we're talking about the psychological thrillers, and you can explain what that is. So yeah, that I will go ahead and
I mean, because
compromise, and I'm gonna yes,
we
because
need
we're
to
talking
use
about the
words. I'm actually
characters.
we need to use words we'll actually use in conversation because I'm not going
Yes.
to say, oh, they're suffering from deviant behavior or they've got like undiagnosed traumatized. No, we're not going to do that. So
Well,
we're going to
no,
use the
and
word
yes,
off.
that works because we're not talking about therapeutic movies. We're talking about psychological thrillers.
That's
So there you
right.
go.
If they were balanced or normal or on, then we wouldn't be talking about them, right? They wouldn't make movies about them.
I am not agreeing with all of that, but go for it.
Okay, all right. So let's go to one of my favorite segments of the show, which is what I'm watching. That's right. That's right. First up, of course, is Baywatch. And I don't know about y'all. Now there are two major movies that opened last weekend that are competing for our attention. And damn it, and so we had a bit of a Sophie's choice. Like, do I see Pirates 5, which I have a feeling is going to be kind of first, or do I see Baywatch? And of course, I went Pirates 5 because it was in D box, and I just must light $25 on fire to go see a movie in 3D D box. That was just going to suck, and I would say it totally sucked, but it was very underwhelming. I'm totally glad they're ending this franchise. Captain Jack Sparrow's antics. I mean, even he looked like he was going through the motions, as even though Johnny Depp claims he loves the character unconditionally, whatever. But it's time for it to go. The first three were great. Last two were garbage. So I went and saw Pirates on Thursday, but on Saturday I did hit that Bay, or was it Saturday, or maybe it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday. I went and saw Baywatch, and that shit was lit.
I heard it was a mess.
No, it was hilarious. Oh my god, it was like the perfect mix of comedy, action, raunch, and bikini bots. They probably had the prettiest, most diverse cast in screen history. Priyanka Chopra, she could recite the telephone book, and I will watch every page. Oh my, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's what you want out of a summer movie, and all these critics and people who are hating on it, the Manola Dargises of the world. They can just go sit somewhere because I had a ball. Matter of fact, I'm backed up too by ring balls. He works the movie theater. Damn it, he sees a ton of movies, and even he said he was fucking dying. It was awesome. Baywatch, go see it. And yes, of course, I'm biased because I did go to school with the director and all that good stuff. We were, castmates in plays, whatever. But I'm just saying that movie was lit. I had a great time. I had a ball. What? What? Have y'all seen Baywatch?
No.
Are you gonna go see Baywatch?
No.
Nah,
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Nah.
What you got against fun? What y'all got against fun?
It could be fun on my TV at home when it gets there. Yay!
It's entertaining as hell. So yeah, so what is the scuttlebutt in the research circles, Momo? What's scuttlebutt about Baywatch?
That it was a mess.
Is that it? Like, they didn't say why? Oh, it's just a mess.
I just heard that. Yeah, I heard it wasn't even like, because I said, okay, is it one of those like silly messes, like where it's still silly and dumb, but it's still good and you had a good time? And
yes,
folks were like, no.
People just take life way too seriously.
To be fair, but to be fair, that was only a handful of people. First day back at work from the holiday weekend, small sample size. So I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but from what I've heard to date, it didn't. It wasn't received all that well. But I'll keep an open mind. I still am not gonna go see it though. Not on purpose.
Shoot. All right. Well, we're moving on then. Damn it. I believe in you, Baywatch. Great job, Seth. Brought it.
What did it do at the box office?
Oh, it did not do well. I mean, comparatively, like it was. I mean, the early tracking had it at like 30 to 32 million. Then as we got close to the weekend, it kept dropping down to like the 20s, and it actually only did 18 over the 3-day weekend. And then if you include the 4th day for a Memorial Day, it only did like 23. It did not do well. So a good thing it only cost like 69 million. Yeah, it came in third. It only did 69 million. Or it was only, I think they only cost 69 million, and it was also, I think it was one of those co-productions with China, so they'll be fine. They'll open that shit up.
Yeah,
and
they'll make some money off of it, but yeah, that's not good.
I mean, if the Chinese censors don't censor the entire damn movie, I mean, there's a lot of raunch and bare flesh. It was pretty cool. All right, so fine. The next one up that I saw this week that I really enjoyed is the Filthy Rich Guide. Oh my God! All right. Let me tell you about the Filthy Rich Guide. This shit is, let me Google this. Let me look this shit up for you guys. You guys need to experience
what
this.
am I watching this on?
All right, so it's on CNBC, first of all. I don't even know, it was late. I think it was late. Was it late Sunday night? And I don't even know how it was on this channel, but I was on CNBC for some reason, and I just kind of got suckered in. And here, I gotta share my screen. You guys gotta just drink in this lusciousness. This is just too much. This guy, oh my God, he is hysterical. He's the host, right?
Looks like Don Draper a little bit from a
little bit. He is so smug, so arrogant, so like over the top in his performance as the host, because he has all the voiceovers and everything. It's basically just the Filthy Rich Guy is basically just following around rich people and their kids and the stuff they like to do, just like not just like rich people, like filthy rich, like billionaires. They only deal with like billionaires and like really high profile super rich celebrities and stuff. And it is, I mean, it's ostentatious, it's ridiculous, and it is totally hilarious. He is so over the top that I mean, he's got to be, I mean, it's a Hall of Fame hosting performance. It really is. I mean, I don't even know how else to describe it to you, but just out of control. He's so smug with everything, and just do yourself a favor and tape or record one episode, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Exactly.
Okay, so what is it?
It's like Lifestyles Rich and Famous, only updated, a lot snarkier, and
okay, so he's the host.
He's the host, yeah.
Okay.
His name is
Okay.
Robert Torty. I followed him on Twitter. He doesn't really tweet that much, but I mean, and I guess they had a marathon going on, so I kind of got sucked into it. And then I just sought it out on demand, and because I mean, while y'all were out barbecuing or traveling or doing whatever it is you guys do on Memorial Day, I was stuck working. I worked from like 7 a.m. to like basically till House of Cards came on at like 12 at night, and I just had this thing running nonstop. I'm caught up to date on all 3 seasons of the Filthy Rich Guide. It was. I mean, considering. I mean, just in the background while I'm working and stuff, but it was hysterical. And the worst part about it, and I tweeted out a couple things while I was watching this. So I was like, I found myself judging these rich ass clowns the entire time, and it got to the point where after a while, I started secretly getting ideas. Like, oh my god, what if Cinema Draft blows up? Well, can I do with gold flakes in ice cream? Can I like buy an island just for my dog? I mean, it's just really
Wow.
ridiculous filthy rich stuff. So yeah, filthy rich guy.
An island for a dog.
That actually might be a slight exaggeration, but there was someone bought. Salma Hayek and her like billionaire, baby daddy, whatever. They bought a mini mansion, not treehouse mini, but a 6 or 7 thousand square foot house, whatever, for their 5-year-old kid or something, 6-year-old kid. I mean, I want to talk about spoiled. They did this one profile on this guy named who has an Instagram called It's Lavish Bish, and he's just it's like Dubai or United Arab or Emirati kid. And then have his own money, playing off daddy's money, who just goes around insulting all these people because they're poorer than his dad. It's just like it's just so totally ridiculous. But I had such a great time because I'm judging the entire time, and yet you never stop getting shocked by the opulence, the extravagance, and just like the lack of self-awareness these rich people have. These filthy rich people have. It's amazing. Joe, trust me on this one. All y'all listening at home, watching at home, trust your boy. Just do one episode. You'll see exactly what I mean. Especially Robert Torty. That dude is host Hall of Fame. Like way past Chris Harrison. We're talking Chuck Woolery territory. Host Hall of Fame.
Wow. Okay, yes. CNBC.
Yeah, CNBC.
You
straight
pumped it up.
Yeah, that's right. And the last one, of course, is House of Cards. Oh, how I love thee, of course. I can't say much because y'all are probably behind.
No, it hasn't even been released for 24 hours yet. So yeah, no.
And I'm halfway through episode 11. I actually stopped my busy watching schedule to come, to deign to do my job, I guess, do this damn podcast. The sacrifice I make for you guys. Work all day on Memorial Day so I can spend most of today, working/watching House of Cards. But yes, it's amazing. It's on fleek. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the best season, but it's definitely one of the more interesting seasons, partially because, of course, real life events, real life tyranny, and the tyranny of the Underwoods is just great. And of course, I think I tweeted out like a couple hours ago my annual, my annual Claire Underwood is bae tweet, because she's wife goals. She's #wife goals. You want someone like that in your corner. She is ruthless. She'll go to the mat for you. She's devious and cunning and sexy, fly wardrobe. I mean, what more can you want? What more can you want? And if you get sick or whatever, she can run the country in your absence. What more do you want? What more can you want? I mean, she's great. So
yeah, I love Claire Underwood. She's a great character.
Gotta give me a Claire. I mean, sexually fluid. It's just their whole thing is so crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all to get caught up. We might have to revisit this in future podcasts because this season is just, it's great.
I don't even think it's fair for you to say get caught up. Like, right. It was just released. Like, you act like
there's some people who are done. Behind. There's some people who probably binge the entire 13 hours straight. I don't know. Damn, like my AC went out for a couple hours. That distracted me. I had to do some work for a couple hours. That distracted me. Damn, priorities. But yes. And I am now being distracted. Actually, so I did. I don't know if you guys saw or listened to it earlier, but I did the recap pod from this past weekend earlier this afternoon, and I was annoyed. It was probably one of the shorter recaps I've done. It was like 20 minutes because I'm like, I gotta get out. I gotta get back to House of Cards land. I gotta be out. So yeah, I'm I am One Nation Underwood, or as the trailer goes, Underwood 2016, Underwood 2020, Under 2024, 2028, 2032,
I mean, I want to
2036.
participate with you.
That's in the trailer, Nick. That's in the trailer, all right? That's not telling you anything new. That's in the trailer. Come on. Come on. 2036.
I don't know though. I think I need to review the last 2 episodes of 4 because
just do
that's
the
the
recap.
one.
Do the recap.
I didn't like the recap. That actually confused me more because I was like, wait, when did that? And I was like, okay, wait, he did. So anyway, I think I need like the last hour or two just to refresh my memory.
Have either of you guys started? I mean,
because that's
like
one. Yeah, I work. I work. And
I work
today.
too. I mean, I just work from home.
And so I was not able to catch up to episode 11.
But you started.
No, not for real. Because I started like last night and then I fell asleep. So
yeah, that was the best for us.
Yeah, so I will have to focus on that over the next couple of days. But typically, like if it comes out on a Friday, I'm done by probably Saturday night. So
there you go. Yeah, and that's as long as you get it in within like a 36-hour period, because it's inherently bingeable. Like you always want to know what's happening next. And then one thing that's not like a real spoiler or anything, they do this season that they're doing a lot more of like time jumps. So it's interesting because they'll have like those episodes like 3 or 4 in a row where it's like, okay, this is like 2 or 3 days or a week or whatever. There's always some foreign crisis, whatever. But this one, it seems like they're doing a lot more time jumps. Oh, it's been 3 weeks. Oh, it's been 9. It's like, oh, okay, so we're doing this now. But it's a new
interesting.
It's new showrunner involved and stuff. And it doesn't really bother me. It's just as long as it's fairly clear that the times passed, then I'm good with it. But it's great. They're all in top form. I guess I have an episode and a half left. I don't want it to end.
Take deep breaths.
I know. I miss Claire. I didn't realize how much I missed her till like maybe episode 3 or 4. I'm like, God, I want me a Claire. Damn. And of course the writing is top notch. I mean, I tweet out some lines that don't betray anything. Are you threatening me? No.
Yeah, I've still been ignoring you though.
Yeah, that's fine. A third-party candidate is the future. It always will be. Sad, but true. I mean, just all these, aphorisms, truisms of House of Cards. It's just true. It's just true. So yeah. So even was the season finale, The Americans tonight. That's on back burner. Still Starcross from last night on the back burner. I got to push through on House of Cards. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh yeah, such great lines. Such great lines. You have a legacy of nothing. Ooh, shots fired. Okay, anyways. All right.
Okay, yeah, it's on the list. So, it is on the list.
Yes. So, what things are y'all ladies watching? What 3 things are y'all ladies watching? Since you guys aren't up on the Filthy Rich Guide, hate on being watched through proxy, and have yet to catch up on House of Cards, what are y'all watching?
Okay, so since I said House of Cards on the list, last time Get Out was on the list because remember I was shamed. I saw it over the weekend.
Oh right.
Get Out challenge.
Yes, I saw it over the weekend, so we can just keep going. And then Jane the Virgin was also what I was watching.
I like Jane, but I felt like a season behind. I just gave up. I mean,
I did too, but I've always wanted to go back to it though.
Come back. Come back. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love Gina Rodriguez.
Come back.
She's like magnetic. She's so charming. I love her.
Come back, because they did some jumping around, and which has been beautiful. So come back.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then my third is I binged watched Bosch on Amazon.
So was that because of Jay Devlin? Because Jay Devlin's been pimping Bosch hard. I have yet to get there, but I hear it's really good.
That is because my father has been pimping Bosch and has usually he'll give me a list of things that he's been watching because he's retired, and
Hashtag must
um,
be nice.
and so he can keep up and watch TV shows and travel. So I can keep up with the TV shows when I can. And this weekend, me and B binged watched Bosch, and it was really, really good. I finished the last.
Wait. So were you guys like together? Or oh, B. Okay, I thought you said V. Never mind. Okay, yes, I get it. Good.
And so we today I finished the last 3 episodes of the third season. It is an amazing. I won't say amazing because everybody says that. It's a really good
Really?
show. It has a lot of
How's our boy Marlo Stanfield? Jamie Hector. How is he in Bosch? Is he
Jamie
good?
Hector. The fact that you forget that he was Marlo lets you know how good he.
No.
Yes, he's not Marlo as a detective. He is
No, he's
truly a
not.
detective. So I mean, he's a phenomenal actor. So he did a really good job. And then,
Isn't it the
um,
greatest when you have like actors who you know from a certain role who do so well in the next role that you totally forget about them that in the previous role? And just your quick example from my life is that I've been introducing to a newbie, someone. First I took her through Game of Thrones, and then I took her through The Wire. We just got through like 4 seasons of The Wire, and so she first saw Carcetti, Aidan Gillen, as Littlefinger, and he's great as
Oh, that's
Littlefinger,
oh,
right?
that's
interesting.
right.
Yeah, but then this season was Wire as Carcetti, and she rejected him as Carcetti for like all season 3. But now at the end of season 4, she's like, okay, yeah, he's more Carcetti than Littlefinger, but he's great in both. I mean, you totally almost forget that he. Well, you never really. The first season of Game of Thrones, I did not accept him as Littlefinger. By 2 and 3 and beyond, it's okay, he's really Littlefinger, but he's a really good actor too. So I love when they kind of make you. They're so good they make you forget,
And
but they've already had.
that's how
Go ahead.
Bosch is. It's a show full of character actors. The main character is
Titus
played by
Welliver.
Tyler.
Yes.
Yes, and he was in Sons of Anarchy, which is another one of my
He's in a lot
favorite
of stuff.
shows.
Good Wife. He is a great character actor. Absolutely.
Yes. So you have a lot of the people that have been in Sons of Anarchy and 24 that make up the cast.
Okay, very good. All right. So what you been watching, Momo? I know you road tripped, I guess, a month ago, and some other places. So
Well,
what have you been
it's
watching
been
on the road?
hard because it's been pilot season and
You have some good
it was
pilots.
there are some good
I
pilots.
love pilot season. I never get to participate, but I always hear that from you. And you were like, "Oh, well, look out for this one. Look out for this one. Please watch this one." And then eventually, mid season, we'll eventually kind of coalesce around our mutual shows. But I love when you have like inside dope. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good.
Um, I will say probably the best thing I saw. I won't say best thing, but one of the better things I saw was a show called The Brave coming on NBC.
What's it about?
It's like it's not Navy SEALs. It's like special forces.
Okay.
Um,
Because we all
and
need a new law enforcement show, but okay.
it's not law enforcement. It's more military driven. And you should be able to find a trailer on NBC. And it's just really well done. It's got Anne Heche and it's got some other um, people in it. A lot of faces I hadn't recognized really. And
Okay.
it's just really well executed. Feels like a movie, and it's an episodic, which is kind of fantastic because the way it's done, you think it's going to be this like serialized drama, and you're going to follow like one thing over the course of the season or whatever. But no, it's set up somehow very brilliantly as an episodic. So
Huh.
really, really enjoyed that.
So case of the week type thing. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. So we'll see if they'll be able to kind of keep it up at that level moving forward. I was able to see Snowfall,
Yeah.
John
So
Singleton's Snowfall.
so
I think
that's
that premieres like in a week or two.
yeah, and FX been hyping and stuff, and I mean at first because they weren't showing a lot of a lot. They basically strung out the marketing for a while. At first, I was like, "Oh God, we need to have to do more crack in the hood. I don't want to do crack in the hood." And
I
yes,
know.
it's period, which I get it. Now here, Singleton's attached to it. I'm a little more interested. And then I saw like a couple more full length trailers around the Americans, and I'm intrigued. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Whereas before, I was
I'd
like,
say to give it a chance, and I'd say to give it a chance. That's all I'm gonna say with that, because
it
yeah.
seems like it wants to be
But
like the Wire of like Kraken, like in '83. Not so much like on the police side, but as far as like this wide, expansive world that you kind of get thrown into.
right, and
That's what it
it
feels
was
like.
pitched as like the Wire Boogie Nights, which
Oh.
I can see where it might get there, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But I thought the pilot was solid.
Okay, and give me one more. What else you got?
I, the that's hard because I have a couple, but I would say the
Okay,
Good Doctor.
give me two. Then give me two. Oh, the Good Doctor.
Okay,
First
the
of
Good
all, needs a better
Doctor.
title. Needs a better title. You're totally biting off the Good Fight and the Good Wife. But anyways,
No.
yes, that
No,
seems
actually, it's
interesting.
not. It's based off of a Korean drama, and
Oh,
so
that's what
yeah.
that's the title.
So like Daniel Day Kim's attached as a producer.
Oh, I like it.
Um,
He's the guy from Lost. Yeah.
yes, and I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank.
Is there
Sure.
Oh yeah, the guy who
Sure.
did House. Yeah.
Who got
Medical
yes.
dramas is his jam. Oh, Hill Harper.
Yes.
Hello, Hill. He stays good.
Hill Harper.
Stays good.
Yeah. So that's like really good. Autistic doctor is a surgeon. And there's a lot of things going around that as far
And
as
he's a
like, is he
kid too.
capable?
Is he like young,
Well,
like 18 or something?
it's Freddie. It's what's his name?
Freddie Highmore. Yeah, from
Yeah, from Bates Motel.
Oh, Bates.
So he's like 20. What is he like? Probably 25 or 24ish.
Oh, so he's age appropriate. He's just like super smart or something.
But he's already like a surgeon, so he's not like doing residency or anything.
Okay, so he's just skipped a few grades. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Doogie Howser thing. I thought it was a Doogie Howser. I'm sorry.
No, he's not like 17 or anything. I think he's like, of age. So anyway, that was really good. Very heartwarming. Very,
God, he's got a baby.
It's very good. Okay. Yeah, he does have a super baby face. And then there's some good like Marvel stuff. The Gifted. Well, that's not. It's kind of Marvelish, but
no, X-Men is Marvel. I mean, yeah, that's X-Men.
Yeah, it is. So Gifted on Fox, I thought was really well done.
And I saw that trailer, and that looks really interesting too. I like what they're doing with that.
Yeah, that was really good. So, yeah, that's just a few. There's a couple more, but yeah, that's top of mind stuff.
Okay, that's good. And real quick before we dive into psychological thrillers, all right, so give me one show you're sad that's leaving, that got canceled, and one show you're happy that got renewed. Okay, I'll start. I'm scared. I'm glad.
None of my shows got canceled. None of my stuff got canceled.
That doesn't mean you have good taste. It means that you go with the popular crowd. That's all that means. No, actually, I'm teasing. I'm actually happy Timeless got renewed, and only because we all rioted. We rioted on Twitter, and they brought that shit back. So well done.
I'm happy to.
Well done. I mean, look, it's not like the greatest show with the greatest writing, but it was fun, edutational. I mean, we had a good time with Timeless, so I'm glad they're bringing it back.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who worked really hard to make sure that returned. So. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice. All right, good.
Yeah,
and
everybody's happy about that.
And I saw today, like, I guess Underground got axed. I never watched this show because my slave quota was way too high last year. I couldn't do Underground. But one that I am sad is that it's leaving. Which one's? I'm kind of sad about Rosewood. They had good chemistry. I guess the will they won't they, the whole moonlighting shtick, whatever. Like, I get it, but I like Rosewood. It was a fine hour of Friday television. Oh no, I take it back. Pitch. Oh, I'm mad about Pitch.
Yeah. I agree with you on Pitch. I liked Pitch actually. It struggled. It had some problem areas though, and I just think it never quite recovered. Yeah, but I agree. I would have liked to see it come back. I would have.
And some of this direct they just keep bringing back. Look, Fresh Off the Boat was cute the first year, maybe, but maybe a year and a half. I jumped off that really quick.
No. Fresh Off the Boat, though, every once in a while, I'll catch that, and I am like laughing out loud. That show is funny still. I don't watch it all the time, but it's funny.
Well, unless those kids got better, because those kids were terrible. And I hate to say it about kid actors, they were terrible. The only good thing about that show was the wife. She is hysterical. She had a spinoff. I'd watch that shit all day. It's kind of like how I feel about
the oldest kid is pretty funny.
Yeah,
the oldest kid is pretty funny.
Maybe he got funnier. That first season was a struggle. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. So yeah, what's a show that's leaving the air that you're gonna miss, and then one show that got renewed that you're happy got renewed.
You go, Nick, because I'm still thinking. I don't think there's anything canceled.
And that's the
Go ahead, Nick.
yeah, I can't think of anything canceled, but because I feel like Pitch needed more of a chance, I'm gonna go with that one. Um, and happy that's renewed. Yeah, I don't.
So none of your shows got axed, huh? That just means y'all need to watch more TV.
None of my
Yeah,
shows got
none of
that.
my shows. I mean, and the ones that
Outside
did,
of
it was time for them to go.
Hmm.
right, because what would you say outside of what you just named? Like some
Oh,
show that was like low key that nobody else watches. Like
well, one show I'm upset they're bringing back is Star. You want to talk about hot garbage? I mean, I gave that shit every chance. And I'm not sure you heard this one podcast I was on with the tripod, KG and G Nice. KG and I were like, we were kind of lamenting about how we kind of hate watch Star. Like around episode 8 or 9, maybe 10, we were hate watching it because it's so bad. But yeah, okay, fuck it, we're sunk costs. See this thing through. It won't get renewed, so let's just say we did it once and it's done. No, that shit was terrible.
I know you
Shots
got through
fired.
episodes 8 and 9.
So bad.
Wait, it's coming back though? I didn't watch it at
Yes,
all.
and it's the lead into Empire. Are you kidding me? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
All right.
Yeah, that's terrible. So Shots Fired, which I just saw the season finale yesterday because my recorder missed it the week before. That was a quality show, and that's not coming back. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, they tried
But
to play
can
it
it
off.
come back? Because I didn't watch it. I'm still gonna watch it though. But can it? Like the way
Well,
it's set
yeah.
up?
Well, I mean, the case, quote unquote, or the cases are over. But I mean, they wanted to bring it back for a season 2. They might have even done like a True Detective style, where okay, just bring in a different case with different people, which would have been fine.
Yeah.
They tried to play it off like a limited event series. Okay, nice try, but no, it's not coming back, which is fine. It's
I
not
thought
blowing
it
up the
was
movies.
I thought it was always a limited series
I
because
did too.
Sanaa did an interview on another podcast and was saying that's one of the reasons why she did it because it wasn't a long commitment for her.
Right, but as far as Gina Prince Bythewood and the creators, showrunners go, I mean, they were kind of like pseudo crying on Twitter or whatever like yesterday about how it wasn't renewed and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
maybe you're right. Maybe they were hoping for that whole American crime kind of thing.
Exactly, which got canceled, and I'm sad to see it go. But I mean, I understand if you're. I mean, they're dealing with tough stuff like teenage sex trafficking and stuff. I mean, people don't want to watch that. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, yeah. I could not watch those at all. So
Like, at least not on network TV. I mean, I
No.
can understand that on FX, but yeah, network TV that's tough. So, okay, all right. So sorry for the slight cultural cul-de-sac.
I like
But
the
that's what we
cul-de-sac.
do. Right? Thank you. You know what? I'm actually thinking about getting some T-shirts made up. So when I do, we all get some. Okay.
It's like
Oh, you know
having a
what? Can
block
you
party.
give me one? I want a cinema draft cul-de-sac, cultural cul-de-sac shirt.
I'm gonna have to figure out that design, but yes, I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
have to
I want
put
one
somebody on
too. We'll help you with the design.
Yeah, it'd be like a cul-de-sac, and then like, yeah,
the icon or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Or cars going in circles or something. Yeah, that'll be.
You know, I will cul-de-sac with you all day.
Oh, I know. That's why I love you, Momo. We haven't had a good entertainment chat. And sorry for you listeners who are being dragged out on one of our. This is how we usually talk about like TV shows. We'll just go on. like when we're in each other's presence, we'll just have like half-hour conversations on the latest shows. So.
Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten into it yet.
Not even scratched the surface. And especially the summer movie season coming and Game of Thrones. Hashtag Dem Thrones
Oh my
coming.
God.
Yeah, very excited.
I should just take a few days off. So I can because I'll watch it. Like I don't need days off to watch it or whatever. Like that's fine. But I just feel like I gotta get my mind right.
Dem Thrones. That's right. All right. Well, so we're going to our next segment, the main segment. Our top 3 psychological thrillers. That's what y'all came to see or listen on this podcast. So basically, the rules are we're gonna name someone names a movie. Okay. I see. I've got my own copy wrong. Someone names a movie about a psychological thriller. This is what happens when you're kind of tired. You're doing the rundown. That's right. So someone names a movie that's a psychological thriller. We alternate picks. Once someone picks a movie, that movie is out of play. So if you have something you think is going to go pretty quick, snatch it up before someone else gets it. We're going to do ladies first. And since there are 2 ladies on this podcast this evening, we are going to flip a coin, and all I have
Oh Lord.
is a quarter. So Momo, since I like you the best, call in the air. Heads or tails?
Tails, you are a mess.
Tails! It actually turned up tails. There we go. All right. So Momo, top three psychological thrillers. What's your first one? Go.
I mean, this was actually kind of hard for me to think about because I usually only watch these things once or twice because I can't let stuff like that in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, carry that kind of stuff with me. But I will go with Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
Wow. Yep.
good choice. Did that take one off your board right there, Nick?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, like, I mean, just, the whole thing was just a trip, and I can't, it's just a lot. So that's one that has stuck with me for many years, especially when the guy like has the girl in the hole and like put the lotion in the bucket. I mean, it's just
Oof.
all so disturbing.
Oh.
I think I saw that movie once, and like you, I've kind of blocked it out. I do not recall it at
Right.
all.
It's like those aren't things, like they're not movies. These types of movies aren't things I want to go back to and watch. So that's why it was a little hard to think about like,
Look at Jodie
hmm.
stunting. Jodie stunting with her Oscar. What's up?
And yeah, it's a trip. So anyway, that's one of mine.
Okay. All right. So, what about you, Nick? What you got?
Oh, okay. Thanks, E. No, I'm gonna be kind to you the rest of the podcast. It's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Well, since you took my word,
I know why. I know. I will accept that. I'm okay with it. But I had to actually like really think about psychological thriller because it's like what Mo said. I normally only watch it once, and I'm pretty much done. But there's actually a
sure.
few on my list that are my favorite movies, and
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna say Mischief, Mayhem, and Soap. Fight
Mischief,
Club.
mayhem, and oh, okay. I was like, is that the name of a movie? I haven't heard that
Nope.
one.
Fight
Fight Club.
Club.
Damn it, that's a great one. You
Yeah,
took. Damn it. I knew I
yeah.
should have
Fight
not been
Club
a
was
Fight
gentleman and gone
great.
Club.
first.
The main character is
Screw
suffering from
chivalry. Damn it.
depression.
That was mine.
He's an insomniac, and I mean, and then Tyler Durden
Tyler
appears.
Durden with the red jacket. And what's the first rule about Fight Club?
There is no, you don't talk
They
about Fight
talk
Club.
about
There
Fight
you go.
Club.
I thought, man, you about to massacre that. Of course, everybody knows. First rule about Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. That's right.
Mm-mm.
Look at that. I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. Look at man. I need to watch this again. It's been a while.
I
It has
have
been
it.
a while.
I own Fight Club. That's probably the only psychological thriller that I own.
Of course. What kind of
Yeah,
therapy do you
I
do
could
if you don't
watch
know?
Fight Club again.
Yeah. I mean, they all looked all young, and I mean, oh, I know why you're watching Fight Club again, Momo.
What? No, I'm just saying like
Hashtag
that
them
is
abs. Them
one that I could
abs.
probably do again.
Dem abs. But you know what? Actually, you don't even need to watch Fight Club to see dem abs because apparently on the cover of what was it, Vogue or GQ or something, Brad Pitt was rocking side abs at 50. What the what?
Oh yeah,
Side abs
he's
at 50. Come on now.
he's
Yeah,
fine.
we're not mad at him.
No, we're not mad at him at all. All
Mm-mm.
right, so Fight Club, excellent pick, Nick. Excellent pick. I hate
Thank
you. I
you.
hate you. All right,
Oh
so
wow.
that's right.
I'm just
Because
gonna be
I'm
deeper in the hole.
Yeah, you're deep in the hole. Damn. So, you know what? Oh man. Actually, I know what my third one's gonna be because y'all will never think of this one. So I'm just gonna keep that one in reserve. So I'm gonna take this one off the board, and only because Google says it qualifies as a psychological thriller. I'm going with Inception because
Damn it.
Mm.
Damn it.
yes,
Damn it.
yes. I mean, this is just one of my favorite films, period. And for all those people who are like, "Oh, I don't get it," or "It's too much," or I mean, that's on you. That's not an Inception problem. That's not a Christopher Nolan problem. That's a you problem. This movie is fucking brilliant. And yes, it may take a couple of viewings to get it all, but what they're doing is they're going through layers and layers and layers of subconscious to the point where even like things you see in these layers of subconscious, which are like kind of modeled on reality. It's like when you sleep, like when you dream you tend to dream of realistic-ish type scenarios or whatever, and even things that are in these scenarios in these levels of subconscious still represent actual real things. It's just really I don't know, it was a really good action thriller. I love the whole setup. I love the psychology behind it. I mean, it's really worked for me. It really, really worked for me. And I guess because it was a big budget film or whatever, it didn't get any like awards and stuff. But it's a really, I mean, the whole buildings collapsing and everything. I mean, when I saw that Doctor Strange preview or trailer, I'm like, they just straight up bit off Inception. This is bullshit. I don't want to watch this film. I mean, because Inception was doing like the buildings folding in on themselves. I mean, Christopher Nolan just pushed himself in every way possible on this damn movie, and I really enjoyed it. The soundtrack is fire, and it just really makes you. I mean, I won't say it really makes you think per se, but it really does deal with like grief and loss and stuff in a really, really relatable way, and I just really enjoyed. I was about to call it Fight Club. Damn it, no, it's Inception. I really enjoyed Inception, and it also pretty much introduced us to en masse to Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
We knew we kind of knew who he was. We saw some of his earlier films. You kind of knew who he was, but he really kind of broke out the box in Inception. So thank you for giving us a bigger stage with Tom Hardy, because you have to dream a little bigger, darling. Walls of a building. I love that shit. That's my jam. Inception. Yay!
Yay!
Any thoughts, Peanut Gallery, about Inception?
I have not seen Inception.
Oh, you're making it really tough to love you tonight, Momo. Really.
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen it.
Oh, I mean, then you're totally lost. Yeah, you have to. Don't watch like a TV edited. No, you just get the DVD, whatever. Actually, no, I might even have it on digital download at the crib. When you come to Vegas, I may strap you down. We'll watch Inception. They'll have a ton of questions. It's okay. I'm there to explain it all for you. It's amazing. It's a great film.
Oh, I did not know that about you, Momo.
Yeah, no, I have not watched it in full, I should say.
That's a great pick, E. Hats off to you.
Okay, thank you. And also, I'm playing the game too. I knew I couldn't sit on this one because it's Inception.
Oh no, it's on my list. It's on my list.
Yep, not anymore. Okay, Momo, time to redeem yourself. What you got?
Okay, so my other favorite that I've watched more than once is The Game.
Ooh, okay.
Oh wow.
That movie is a trip.
Interesting. Now, explain why you enjoyed the game, because I remember seeing it in the theater and I just thought it was a tad overrated. But go ahead, go tell us why you like the game.
Well, and I'm not saying it's like the best movie ever, but I just thought it was. I just thought it was so well done because it was just like thing after thing. He just could not. He could not get a hold of what was going on to him. Like his whole, like it was just a trip. Like the whole thing was a trip. And I was just like, this is not gonna go the way you want it to go, buddy. And he just kept getting jacked up, and I just loved every minute of it.
Okay.
It was just, I don't know. I just loved it.
Shot in
and
San Francisco.
I thought it was an interesting. I don't know. I think they did a decent job with like kind of keeping me on my toes as a viewer, because I'm always like looking for
one
things
step ahead. Yeah.
Out. And I was like, dang, y'all gonna do them like that, or I was like, dang, this happened to him too. Like, so anyway, I think that's why I enjoyed it, because usually it's pretty difficult to keep me off my game. You know what I'm saying? I usually like to figure things out. So
the game.
Yes.
Yes, and this also was pre House of Cards David Fincher. So yes, it's Michael Douglas, Sean Penn. Yeah, not a bad cast. Not bad to lead. Have you seen the game, Nick?
You know, I've seen it, but I feel like I don't remember it at all. Like I did see it, but I don't really remember it.
It's a trip.
Okay, fair enough.
You should go back to it. It's a trip.
I don't know.
Nah, you're good without it. But go ahead, Nick. What's your second film? Love you, Momo.
Disagree.
Okay. So, my second pick is Seven. The movie Seven.
I wish I had 3 first picks, because that would have been one of them. Yes, very good.
And
Seven.
that's the funny thing about a psychological thriller is it bounces. You know, there's depending on where you're looking, it may or may not be classified as such. So, but Seven.
You're really gonna make me read. Oh man, I'm trying to look up Seven. And you have to do like the seven back. I'm just gonna type in seven. Damn it, we're gonna find this real quick. Yeah,
No.
so go ahead. Yeah, the seven in the middle. That's so dumb. I hate that. All right. Yes, SC7EN. Oh,
Yeah, and
great,
it's dealing
great
with,
title.
I mean, I think the thing is that all of our movies have spoiler alerts to them,
No,
but
no. I mean, if it's been out for, I think the rule is if it's out for like 10 years or more, there's no spoiler alerts.
okay.
That's on you. This isn't a House of Cards situation. Seven's been out since 1995.
But no, it was just really good. It's another Brad Pitt movie, and just with him being a new detective, and him and Morgan Freeman tracking a serial killer that is basing his crimes off of the seven deadly sins. So it was really good. It's still one of my psychological thrillers that I can watch, but not very often.
No, fair enough
Nope,
because
I
that
will not
whole
watch Seven.
it was
I
really
will not
scary.
watch
I mean,
Seven ever again.
it's got a great cast with Kevin Spacey and young
Nope.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Morgan Freeman. Not playing God for a change. I mean, yeah, it's good. Actually, it's a great movie because it really was kind of avant garde for its time as far as the way it kind of played with your expectations. The kind of creepy. I mean, this is like Spacey in 95, 94, 95. I mean, he was playing the villain like just like no one else. He was one of
Right.
your peak villains with Usual Suspects and whatnot. So this is really good. Kevin Spacey too, really kind of off. Look at him, he's bald, looking all crazy. Before his presidential ambitions as Francis J. Underwood. I mean, yeah, this is a really good cast. It's a good film. I haven't seen it in a while either because, like you, Momo, that shit will give you like nightmares, and that shit will kind of haunt you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's an
Nope.
excellent pick though.
But I
I will
have
not watch Seven.
but I have seen Seven more than once, so that's where I can see that. So
I've
Yep.
seen it
Nope.
more than one. I think I've seen it twice, but it's probably been at least I don't know. It's been at least 10 years.
Mm. Oh man, I'm having so much trouble with my second pick only because there's so much good stuff to choose from. Like I mean, so many films that kind of qualify for psychological thriller that I hadn't really considered. But I'm gonna go. I mean, oh man, I'm gonna have to give some like honorable mentions at the end of this. But for number two, ah, okay, number two, I'm gonna go with. Okay, yeah, I'm taking this one off the board because this one, I guess, I guess it's like a psychosexual thriller, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna go with Gone Girl. Gone Girl. That was
I still haven't
excellent.
seen it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, then I get.
yikes!
Do you have any plans on seeing it? Let me ask you that.
Oh, I already know you're not spoiling
Twist.
anything, but
Oh,
yes, I
okay.
do. But I do plan on watching it.
Okay, yeah, the twist was great. I mean, there is still some weird, unexpected shit later after the twist, but the twist. I mean, I didn't read the book. That totally caught me by surprise. I saw it opening weekend in the theater, of course. I mean, and look, I wouldn't say I'm like a Ben Affleck stan or anything, but I think people shit on him way too hard. He's a talented actor, excellent director, and I just think people hate on him for no
Mhm.
reason other than he's like tall, good-looking, white, rich.
I like Ben Affleck.
No, but people they love to hate him only because it's almost like people took out. I mean, people took out like their frustrations on I guess what could have been like a really promising early career because and they started taking paycheck films like Paycheck, and they're like, oh, it's like a waste of talent. Like, what is he doing? We're not going to support this guy. But he's made a really good career renaissance. He's still a little
Yeah.
bit weird, like his whole back tattoo thing he got after his divorce. I don't know what that's all about. But he's a really talented actor, really great director, and he's a smart guy. I really enjoy his stuff. So when they said he was going to be Batman and the whole internet broke that one evening on a Saturday, or whatever, I'm like, okay, cool. He'll probably bring some gravitas to the world. Fuck it, I don't care. But yeah, so I really enjoyed him in this because he plays all into all of those expectations as the lead guy who the husband whose wife disappears. Because I mean, they portray him as like a cheating, kind of smug, arrogant guy. All these things that people accuse Ben Affleck of being, and for all I know, he could be. I've never met the man. But I love how he kind of leans into the expectations of him because when people hear he's playing this guy in Gone Girl, like, oh yeah, that's perfect for Ben Affleck. It's like central casting. So I enjoyed it. I don't know. What do you think about it, Momo?
I liked it actually, and yeah, that was I hadn't read the book either,
Hmm.
and so I was pleasantly surprised. I think I watched it. I didn't see it in the theater though. I watched it
Okay.
somehow, like on Amazon or whatever. But but yeah, it was a pleasant surprise because I was like, oh, for real? So yeah, again, usually if you can get me to be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, okay. So yeah, no, that was a good one. That was a trip, as I like to say, a trip.
Okay. Yeah, and the Gone Girl, the titular Gone Girl, she is a little bit. She's a little more than I would say she's a little more than off, but I mean it's really a good example of what happens to people in life when you just kind of let life happen to you and you don't kind of take charge in it because she kind of feels victimized by life and kind of it acts out and just goes to show you if you have I mean yes you may meet people your life may go in a different direction than you thought it would be but still you gotta be true to yourself otherwise it's like the whole raisin in the sun thing what happens to a raisin in the sun does it something or does it explode I mean it'll explode you don't want to you don't want to explode all over people where you're like setting them up for murder and shit that's crazy follow your dreams kids follow your dreams
That was like a PSA.
you're the therapist I mean, you haven't seen the movie but yeah you're the therapist exactly okay Momo number 3 what you got what's your last psychological thriller
I don't know. It was too hard for me. So I was reminded when I looked this up to make sure that the things I thought were psychological thrillers were. And
mm-hmm.
I was reminded about the movie Duel. And I
Duel.
saw this movie. Yes, I saw this movie as a kid, and it scared the living daylights out of me.
Ennis Weaver,
And it is
Jacqueline Scott, that one?
it's a very simple premise of this big rig. Not, it's not even like a real big rig. It's like this. It is kind of big, but anyway, it's old. It's from the 70s, and this
Wow.
big rig is like killing people.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Like running people off the road, and
Where's the
and you
psychology?
never
I'm
see the
confused.
driver. Well, it's just like it's terrorizing, and you never see the driver. You never see the driver, and so you're
I
like
mean,
someone on
is
the road. Yeah,
is
why this
Dennis Weaver
car is trying to
hallucinating?
kill
I mean, I fail to see the psychology part. I'm sorry. I don't want to disqualify it, but I'm disqualifying it. Where's the psychology? Damn it.
wait, is it disqualified?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out like where's the. I mean, it might have messed with your mind, but doesn't mean it necessarily is a messing with the mind's movie. It looks like a car
but
movie
it's like
or.
it drives you crazy because you're being terrorized by this huge
Hold up,
truck
hold
and
up.
you
It
never
drives you
see.
unbalanced. We don't use that word.
Oh, sorry,
It drives you
unbalanced.
off.
Oh boy.
Drives you off.
You know what?
Hey, you started this. You created this.
And I, like I said, I'm standing by it. I have no problem with it.
hmm
Okay,
Oh, it
fine.
was directed by
Disqualify
no,
me.
it was directed by Steven Spielberg. I want to hear more about this because I haven't seen this one.
But it's not.
Like
You can hear more.
it
It just
looks
doesn't
like a
qualify.
cement. It looks like this old school brown cement truck, and it's trying to kill old dude like through the movie, and it's crazy. Like you're like losing your mind because it's like who's trying to run me off the road for 90 minutes and why? And you don't see anyone coming after you. You don't see it. You never see like you don't see the face. You don't see anything. It's just the truck for 90 minutes. It's
I,
insane.
I don't know. There are a lot of good psychological thrillers out there. I'm not sure this qualifies. What do you think? You're a resident
Well, because I felt
therapist.
like the
You're a resident
Okay,
thing
therapist,
was
Nikk. What do you
so
think?
the reason that I'm going to say that this one because I see where Momo's going because it's the driver, right? So the driver is experiencing high levels of stress, which is technically you're looking at the psychological state of the character that
But we
and that
never see the driver. It's like this truck
well
that.
she was saying the
no,
driver of
you
the
never see
car,
the driver of the truck.
but the driver of the
You
car
see,
you're experiencing his
Oh.
the stress
you're
and
experiencing that like
You know what?
road.
You know what? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Fine. We'll let it go just for time. You worn me down. It doesn't sound like one to me, but you know what? You're my guest in this pod. What you say goes. We'll let it slide. But I'm not
You don't
impressed
even
with
know
it.
what I'm talking about, first of all.
I'm looking
So
at it. I'm looking at the stills. I'm like looking at the a business commuter is pursued and terrorized by the malevolent driver of a massive tractor trailer.
And that's where I'm saying he, since the driver is terrorized, not the truck driver, the car driver is.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's a slippery. We're gonna reach
okay,
for
so
it.
think about this. Think about this. Think
no,
about
I give up.
somebody.
I surrender. White flag. You
No,
got it.
no, 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 no,
Got it.
no. Here's my case though. No, here's my case. Think about somebody messing with you for an entire day. And think about you're driving to Santa Barbara, right? And someone's trying to run you off the road. They don't, or you almost crash and you die. Next day, you haven't seen a truck. The day after, the truck just appears out of nowhere, starts driving behind you, trying to run you off the road again. You think that's not gonna make you lose your mind?
Well, there was a movie kind of like that, and wasn't it called like Christine or something, where the car just like drives by itself? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. Would you call that a psychological thriller? I'd call that just like a horror movie or a thriller or whatever. It's fine. I give up. I surrender. We just gotta keep this moving. Nick, what is your movie?
Okay, Mo, you have to do an honorable mention then. My last
No, I'm done.
It was hard enough for her
my
to get three. Shit.
it was this was challenging, but I'm gonna go with Sixth Sense.
Oh, that is see that Momo. That's an excellent example of of
Yeah,
a
I woke up.
thriller.
It was a dream.
But see, I wouldn't
It's the
have, but I
same
didn't originally
scary
think that Sixth
dream.
Sense was a psychological
That's not
thriller.
that's not a dream. He no, it is a psychological thriller because the guy's dead and he's like imagining the dead guy
Or no, he
following him.
was dead. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Forgot.
yeah. I'm gonna share the screen real quick. So go ahead and tell us why you selected it for your top three. Nicole, go.
So I selected it because this one had me in the theaters feeling more like a horror movie until the very end. And I was like, oh, okay, wow. So where the little child is seemingly going to a child psychologist because
Yep.
his mom thinks that he's hallucinating. So there's the psychological state in question.
Hmm.
And then it turns out that during this whole time, the therapist, actually, the psychologist played by Bruce Willis, actually helps him, but helps him in realizing that he's actually seeing ghosts. And with that being said, here's the spoiler, which is that Bruce Willis's character is actually dead,
Once
and
again, came out 20 years ago. Not a spoiler. Go ahead.
it is actually dead. And Haley Joel Osment's character ends up helping him by him realizing that he died when one of his clients came back and killed him. So,
Yes, look at Haley Joel, all grown up. He actually was on Silicon Valley this past weekend
oh wow.
with a big bushy beard and all that good stuff. Okay, no, that is an excellent pick. I approve. Not that my approval is necessarily needed, but I approve. And damn it, and this, oh man, there's all right. So as far as honorable mentions, I'm gonna throw out Gothica. It wasn't outstanding, but it really stuck with me, and it really was one of the few psychological thrillers I went to go see in the movie theater, like the opening weekend, and I knew what I was getting into, and I went only because of Halle Berry. Damn you, Halle! I will follow you just about anywhere except for that super movie where you play the woman on the phone, who 911. That looks really dumb, but there is a lot of other good ones. But I guess if I had to pick one, you know what? I'm gonna go out with a classic. I'm going out with style. It is, of course, Fatal Attraction. Yes, she is off. She's crazy, deranged. She is off. Drink, drink, glug, glug. Glenn Close, I mean, I think, did she win an Oscar for this one? I mean, Adrian Lynn Line, I don't know how you say it, who specializes in psychosexual thrillers. He also did Unfaithful and some other stuff. I think he's like European or whatever. He really likes those explicit sex type ones. I mean, I mean, and also you could throw Basic Instinct in there, I guess, a little bit, but that was more of just a sexual thriller more than psychological. This totally was a psychosexual thriller because she was off. She was unbalanced. She had a one night stand with a married man and thought it was love. Now, look, I know we've all kind of been there where we've taken, a chance or brief encounter a little too far in our heads, but at some point we get off the train, right? Oh no, not Glenn Close, not Alex Forrest. She goes all the way. She'll boil your bunny. She'll slash your tie. She'll slit her own wrist for attention. She is off. OFF. If Bodhi says shit is on in The Wire, shit is off in Fatal Attraction. This, and I remember being like too young to even watch this joint. I mean, it came out in '87. I remember I had to kind of like see it between the squiggly lines. HBO. I thought I might have saw a breast or a nipple here and there, whatever. I'll never forget when I finally was able to see it without the squiggly lines as like a teenager in like high school. I'm like, oh, they're really going there. Yes, they were going there, and it was sexy and hot and crazy. Elevator sex, that was pretty hot. But then when she turned, I mean, look, it was a great weekend. Like they had a really good like little weekend thing going. But then when the wife came back, and he goes back to his real life, she goes off the deep end, and it is a sight to behold. It's scary because I don't think now that I'm older, I definitely can appreciate more the fear this dude was in. Like she's out to wreck his life.
Mm-hmm.
If she can't have, are you ignoring me, Dan? Such an iconic role. I love this. That's a really good movie. I need to see it sometime soon. Yeah, look at it. Slit her wrist. She's crazy. Great movie. Fatal Attraction. Going out on top. Going out on top.
Good job, E. Good job.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go find my sound effects. Yes,
Okay.
we are going on top of Fatal Attraction. And there was a request for Momo. Do you have an honorable mention?
No, I'm sticking with mine.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
driver is psychotic, and he's terrorizing this man in a car. That's enough.
No,
All the words you just used to describe Homegirl in Fatal Attraction.
Okay, fair enough. All right, real quick, rapid fire, since we are probably going over a little bit. 10-second soundbite. I will ask you a question. Each one you will answer in 10 seconds or less, and just give me your opinion on it. Of course, House of Cards just came out last night, but how excited are you to see it? Momo, go. Okay, that's her time. Momo, are you there?
no.
We have lost. We have lost Momo. Okay, so all right, Nikk. House of Cards. How excited are you to see it?
Very excited because I have to start at episode 2 of season 1.
Episode 2. Oh wow. Okay, you got a ways to go, huh? Okay, so I guess we'll see you in about 2 years. Okay, so moving on. Wonder Woman. It is getting so much critical heat. The estimates have been range. I mean, it started off with like 83 million estimated opening like a few weeks ago. Now I've heard rumors is up to as high as 111 million. All women only showings of it in some places. It's going to be so lit. Very excited. Are you and our fam out there in LA? Are you guys doing our Thursday night ritual for the summertime for Wonder Woman this week?
It is odd that Momo disappeared because yes, me and V will be there with our boy Julian, but Mo's missing out this time.
Ah, so Julian took my place. I mean, I can't be replaced, but you know, he's doing the token male seat filler. I dig it. Hey, Julian, what's up, Drew.Zod? Where you hiding at? Nimi's in here every week. Where you at, Drew.Zod? You scared? You scared? Bro, listen to this podcast, damn it.
Mo's back.
Man down, man down.
He's back. So yeah, so you're just talking about the Midnight Thursday ritual for Wonder Woman.
Wait, is that the 10-second soundbite?
Yes. Go.
Oh, okay. Am I in? I would be, but I can't.
Yeah.
My nephew's graduating on Thursday, so I will be out with the family. But otherwise, I would be there.
Okay. And as people who are familiar with the group chat, I can't keep expressing this enough. Group chat is where it's at. This is the official post-lock cinema draft movie for Thursday night. I shall be there at 10:30 p.m. Pacific time. My butt firmly planted in 3D D-Box North Las Vegas. Holla at your boy. All right. And that ticket has been bought. J5, Galaxy Theaters, I'm coming for you. Okay. So, also, which one looks funnier? Girls Trip or Rough Night? Momo.
Tough one. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I don't know yet. Well, because with Rough Night, it's like, are we really doing Weekend at Bernie's again? Like, are we doing this? So I'm kind of stuck there. But then, what's her name? I love her. She's so funny.
Kate McKinnon?
Yes, she's hilarious.
Doing an Aussie
So
accent. Now, back where I'm from, we boil him and eat him, but I can't because I'm vegan. That's a terrible Aussie accent, but that was her doing an Aussie accent.
she's fun. So
She
I don't
is.
know. But then at the same time, like girls trip could be cute. That could be funny too. So I don't
Tiffany
know. I'm
Dish. It's a booty hole. You can't get no affection in your booty hole. I can't wait. I can't wait. Nikk, girls trip or rough
Um,
night? Go.
I'm gonna go with Girls Trip just because it's in New Orleans.
Oh, there you go. And is it girls trip to the Essence Fest? Is that what they're kind of like their excuse or whatever?
I I
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure why they're there because maybe I thought that they were just going, but it might be for Essence Fest. Nothing against Scarlett Johansson or Kate McKinnon, and definitely not Zoe Kravitz because they have like a good cast for Rough Night, but Girls Trip
No,
seems
it's it's
funnier.
it's 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 a good it's a good cast. I just think the trailer for Girls Trip is a little more relatable, and it's just it looks like I mean they're doing the most absinthe and all that stuff. Now, granted, they don't kill a man, at least not in the trailer. But all I'm saying is that they're having some nice semi innocent fun, and it looks like a grown person's Freaknik. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, is what's hello?
What
I've got the mute, Monet.
What?
what is that?
Was that? Yeah. What's going on? You good?
I don't know. What's
Okay. We
happening?
heard, we heard like a really loud buzzing. All right, it's gone now. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So now to the segment that those serious players of the game are waiting for, and that is the shot list. But first, let me describe what Cinema Draft is. It is the fantasy sports version of the movies, but instead of drafting athletes from teams, you're drafting actors from movies and how their movies perform at the North American box office will earn you points for your 10 actor call sheet while competing against others for fun and prizes. You draft 10 actors who are assigned a dollar value salary. You have a $100,000 budget. They try to draft all 10 actors, no more, no less. You must draft at least one actor from the three release types of movies: wide release, 2,000 screens and up; limited release, 501 to 1,999 screens; or platform release, 500 screens or less. Headliners, there are two headliners per film. Their points are worth 40% more. For example, if Suicide Squad earns 100 million, Margot Robbie would get 100 points at 1 point per million in wide release, while Will Smith would get 140. Simple math. It is free to play with over $200 in prizes this week, plus a $25 bonus to the highest scoring call sheet. That is not my own. If mine is the highest scoring call sheet for the week, then no one gets the bonus, and it rolls up to the next week progressively, and it would be $50 and 75, etc., etc. Big shout out to Ringballs22, who has won Call Sheet of the Week for a record tying 3 straight times. He's actually tied my record of 3 straight times. Good job, Ringballs. Can you set the record and go for 4? No, because I'm coming for you this weekend, damn it. All right. Our beta testing is open and live. The game starts Thursdays at 10 p.m. Pacific time, and we lock in the theater counts for the weekend at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So whatever we list on the site at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday night is the screen count and release type for the run of the game. All right, so let me share my screen and let us get to the short list. All right, so the first part of the shot list. Well, first of all, and actually, before I dive into the shot list, Nimi, since you have been playing the game and somebody hadn't played the game yet,
How
Nikk,
about I submitted a call sheet and it didn't go through?
how about double check your call sheet after 6 p.m. on Thursday because release types change all the time at Theater Lock or at Theater Lock. When it's Theater Lock at 6 p.m., always double check your call sheet after 6 p.m. on Thursday to make sure that release types haven't changed any, because quite often we get new information late on Thursday that changes the release types for these games, and that will invalidate your call sheet. So make sure
Okay.
everyone listening at home double check your call sheet after 6 p.m. on Thursday. Got
Okay,
it?
I'll do that this week.
Okay, cool. So, Nikk, what has been your experience so far? I see you in there every week. I appreciate you. We need to get Melanie up in there. Whoa.
What?
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Are we good? Who's that coming from?
I'm not sure.
I don't hear anything.
Do you hear anything?
I hear it sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Exactly. Oh goodness.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear nothing.
Coming from your side. All right. Anyways. All right. So we'll push through. Sorry, podcast listeners. We'll push through. So
Oh,
yeah.
this
So
doesn't
what's
get edited?
no, no.
Do you still hear it?
A little bit. It's just gone now, but it's kind of in the background. It's kind of strange. Anyways, so we're pushing through. So yes, what's been your experience week in, week out? I see you struggling a little bit, but you're still putting in call sheets, which I appreciate. What's been your experience so far?
My experience so far, thank you for developing the mobile. Um, but now that I'm back on the computer, it's been cool. Like I've been able to just go in, I can see things as I'm selecting people, and I'm still developing my strategy.
Ah, okay. Have you listened to any of the other like strategy pods or we know you guys aren't in the group chat yet, but have you like what are you doing as far as terms of strategy to get like information to kind of help out your personal strategy?
So I actually started doing a little bit of research on my on my own. And then I listened to just the podcast in general. I need to listen to the strategy one.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all of that's been helpful. Just listening to you and Jay Devlin has been helpful.
Jay Beverage. My bad.
So that's been helpful, and just trying to get my own rhythm. So that's the other thing to it, is that I could probably strategy stuff for days, but I just need to find my own rhythm.
Okay, fair enough. And also it does help too if you guys take a look at the the basic strategy guide. It's an 18-minute video I did where basically I kind of walk you through some of the more popular strategies that the best players in the game use. We go through concepts like stacking, headliner stacking, stars and scrubs, different type of strategies you can approach depending on the weekend and what's out there. I think it's pretty helpful for emergent players. So
I did watch
definitely.
that.
Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, so hopefully you learn a few things and are able to apply them, and we'll see you get better at the game. The great thing about this game that I've noticed in the 6 month run of it so far is just watching players develop strategies and get better over time. Hell, even one week my mom beat me, and that damn near never happened. So that was pretty awesome to see. Hi, Draft Mom. That was pretty awesome to see you go out there and beat me that one week. Actually, we put you on the pod. I was very proud of you, Mom. So keep banging out there, keep doing what you're doing, and all those at home, definitely if you are struggling or haven't cashed in a while, definitely take a look at the basic strategy guide. Listen to the podcast. We do recap podcasts either Monday night or Tuesday morning. We'll do the shot list around this during the weekly podcast, which go up Wednesday mornings, and also looking into the weekends. We get a lot of good strategy as we try to project what's going to happen after game lock on Thursday when we do one usually Friday morning or afternoon. And oftentimes with Jay Devlin. Big shout out to Jay Devlin, who should be back in the mix this week. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right. So pay attention, Momo. You might want to keep some of these actors in the back of your head as you construct your call sheets this weekend. So on the A
Okay.
list, and let me share my screen. On the A list, you're going to want to look out for, of course, Wonder Woman. No big secret here. It's going to have a redonkulous opening, and it's priced appropriately. You're probably going to want to get the cheaper of the two headliners, Chris Pine at 34,000. The way it's constructed, you really can't get two headliners in there because Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman herself, is at 35,200, which means that's almost like a combined 70. I'm bad at math. It's like 71, 72,000, and with 8 slots left, you literally cannot fit in any other players after that. So get you Chris Pine. He's the cheaper of the two headliners. It's like paying your taxes, just pay it, keep it moving. Because everyone's going to have at least one headliner from Wonder Woman, and most likely will be the cheaper one at Chris Pine. Although Gal Gadot, of course, stays Bay. All right. So number 2 on the A list, you're probably going to want to get some exposure to Pirates. Pirates is going to be pricey, but it's still affordable. Actually, we're dropping it down to 22,800 for Javier Bardem this week. He's a headliner in Pirates. Plays the villain, Captain Salazar. And yeah, after coming off an 80 was it 83 million 4 day weekend, 62 million 3 day weekend. Even if it drops by another 50-60%, which I fully expect it will, because everyone's going to see Wonder Woman this weekend. That's still you're still going to get like a good 25 to 30 million out of it. So you might as well, if you can afford it, get a headliner here as well as headliner from Wonder Woman and keep it moving. That will probably be the bulk of your points in what is vastly shaping up to be a stars and scrubs strategy this week. Co-starring, these are some values you want to look out for this weekend. Uh, this is a bit of a wild card, but I'm gonna roll with it because from everything I've seen so far, it sounds like it's gonna do some business. About 33 million is expected opening this weekend. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. Kevin Hart, 17,000. He is the cheaper two. I know Kevin Hart's everywhere. I mean, that guy does
Wow.
not sleep. Yeah, I mean, Secret Life of Pets and his stand-up movie and Central Tele. He's in all these damn movies, and here he is in an animated movie, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. 17,000. Now there might be a strategy out there where you could probably roll up a few Captain Underpants as a contrarian pick to say getting another Pirates or I mean, I probably wouldn't go up against the juggernaut that is Wonder Woman. But if maybe you've got like 3 or 4 Captain Underpants, that might make up for one Wonder Woman. So we'll see. But yeah, it's definitely. Even though I haven't heard of this property, it is tracking for a 30 million plus open, and there is a dearth of new animated movies out in the marketplace. So I guess you could consider it as somewhat decent family counter programming to the Woman of Wonder. This one also is a little bit of a wild card. This one's Churchill. Miranda Richardson is the cheaper of the two headliners at 6,500, and it's a platform release. I haven't seen a single trailer or commercial, but it is opening on about 200 screens. It's the biopic of a famous person, Winston Churchill. He was the famed was he prime minister during World War II and stuff. People quote him all the time, and it's on a lot of theaters relatively, so for no publicity. So it might be a sleeper. Keep your eye out open for it. Churchill. Have either of you guys heard of the movie Churchill coming out?
Nope.
No.
Okay, that might be. There might. If you're a risk taker, you might want to bet on Churchill. Otherwise, in platform release, I'd probably put money on Three Idiotas. I mean, 325 screens. It's our 3F of the week. That is our foreign-focused film. When it comes to population proximity and population density, these are honest to God theories. We came up on the spot doing one of the Friday pods with Jay Devlin, trying to figure out like the success, why some uh, uh, 3Fs, do well versus some that don't. And we kind of figured out it has to do with population density, India, billion people. Those movies tend to do really well in America. And also population proximity. Mexican films, Three Idiotas, I believe is a Mexican film, is proximity to America and our large and burgeoning Latino American culture tend to support those films. So yeah, so I think Three Idiotas is the one to look out for in platform release, and there can even be a case to max stack this movie. That'd be 8 of the 10 available actors stacking on your call sheet. Only because if this thing does 1.2 to 1.5 million, you're looking at 12 to 15 points before the headliner bonus. With the headliner bonus, you're into the 20s. So there's a case to be made that you could probably stack this alongside with your one Wonder Woman. But we'll see what shapes up on Thursday afternoon. So the cutting room floor. Skip these losers. Who ends up on the cutting room floor this week? Well, it's been a real run. Eugenio Derbez, Salma Hayek, but How to Be a Latin Lover. Be gone. Hit the trash. We're done with you. You had a nice run. You're probably gonna end up in platform release this week. You already made all the money you're gonna make. You're probably gonna be good for 2 or 3 points, 200, 300,000 in the box office. So, thanks for playing. We're moving on. Also, sad to say, because it looks kind of sweet, I'll probably catch it on video someday. Is Everything Everything? That's the one with
Aw.
the. I know, yeah. This is a movie that it's done okay. It hasn't done great. Look, last weekend It did 6 million. So if it's going to drop another 50% and stay in wide release, it's probably only going to do about 3 to 3.5 million. So 3.5 points just isn't cutting it at wide release. This is a classic example of a movie that is going to be too wide for its own good. At 2,200 screens, while averaging, what was it, about it'll average less than 2,000 a screen. It's not worth your time or your call sheet space. So skip that loser. Now, aside from Wonder Woman, are there any movies that are out or coming out this weekend that you're looking forward to seeing? Ladies.
Coming
This
out this weekend? No.
Just Wonder Woman.
Yeah, just Wonder Woman. Although looking at Three Idiotas, I want to see it. but
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know that it won't be this weekend.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, don't wait too long either because those three Fs they go pretty quick. I mean, those foreign focused films will be in for like 2 or 3 weekends, and then hashtag they gone. They
We have
gone.
a cool theater here though that usually keeps them around a little bit longer. So we'll see.
Oh, okay. Pasadena. Oh, hoity-toity. Okay. All right. So, excellent. All right. So our over/under this past weekend was Baywatch, and 75% of people. Yeah, I know. La ha ha ha. Yes, it was Baywatch. We picked for 35 million was the bar. 75% picked under. You 75% were correct. Of course, as usual, I suck at this game because I picked the over because I was an optimist. That's what I get for being an optimist in today's America. But yes, it only garnered 18 million and 23 million on the 4 day. Critics, yes, I'm looking at you, Manola Dargis, hater. I don't know. I don't even know if she reviewed it, but I just can't say Manola Dargis. Anyways, critics killed it, and people just really chilled the hell out because it was a really fun ride. But I was on the wrong side of history, and so this week we're gonna get right. This week our over under is going to be Wonder Woman. $100 million is the over under. What do you guys think? Over under, Momo.
Mm,
Can't push.
I say under.
Ooh, okay, under for Wonder Woman. What do you think, Nikk? Over or under 100 million for Wonder Woman.
Oh, I hate to say this. Under.
Okay, and you know what? I'm going to say over because I am that dumb optimist, but also hearing that the tracking is gone has even mentioned 111 and 120 million. I think I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy over, but I think it's going to be over, and especially all the publicity that the all female screenings and stuff have gotten. I mean, and some of the social media behind it's been really awesome too. I think it's so funny. All these white men who get their little panties in a bunch about so women want to actually have a female only screening, a big deal. It's like one tweet I saw was like, okay, so you guys we couldn't vote for 100 years yet you won't let us get one night we can watch a movie by ourselves. Basically like fuck you. And you know
Wow.
what? I agree. If you want to go watch it where you're comfortable, watch where you're comfortable. I support you. It was Alamo Draft House. Go for it. Do your thing. Who cares? It's a movie. Everyone relax. So yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the returns on this. I think it's going to be huge, huge, and
I
I
want it to
can't wait.
be.
Yes. Yeah, so we can get sequels and more,
Yes, I want it
female
to be
focus.
over.
Yeah, female focused heroines. Matter of fact, just to tease my next week's podcast, my next week's guest, we'll be doing the top 5 heroine movies. Yes, so fingers crossed. That should be a good one. All right, and I guess we'll bring us in for a landing. Thank you, ladies. It's been excellent.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, E.
Yes. Yes. Now, where can you find Cinema Draft? You can go to cinemadraft.co. That is cinemadraft.co. Sign up and play. It is free to play. Follow us on all of our social media. We're on all the major social media platforms. Our blog is at medium.com/at cinemadraft. And subscribe to the podcast. Watch the podcast on YouTube. Subscribe YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever it is you get your podcast and everything. Once again, we are live this week as usual. Game starts 10 p.m. Pacific time. Theater Lock is at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Over $200 in prizes. Totally free to play. $46 in first place in the feature presentation, plus a $25 bonus to the best scoring call sheet on the site. That is not mine. Results usually sometime after 6 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. And once again, ladies, it's been a pleasure having you, fam of the pod. Give yourselves a hand once more.
Woohoo!
Got off to a rocky start. Had a few fun, interesting, controversial cul-de-sacs, but you know
That's
what?
how
It's
you
not
know we're
fam.
fam.
Exactly, it's not
It's
fam.
not
It's great.
controversial.
It's great. Some fight, some fuss and fight. Ladies, anything you want to plug?
Self-care. Just for people to engage in more self-care. I was gonna say, and plain etiquette. Oh my God. But yeah.
Don't you have a business, a small business you're running? I mean,
No,
it's your
that's I don't
chance.
plug that on here. Nope.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
oh, okay. Hey, look. Like I said, I mean, you'll be begging me. You're going to be begging for this free airtime. You'll be off to Casper mattresses and Blue Apron, and you'll be like, "Damn it,
This is
I
this
had
is
free airtime once
all
upon a
about the
time."
movies and ways to de-stress yourself during, everyday life.
Okay, Momo. Anything you want to plug besides your
I don't
nephew's
have anything.
graduation?
Yes, very proud of him. But no, I don't have anything else to plug this week at least. Maybe next time.
Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. I had a great time as usual. Always a good time when family comes around. And there went my soundboard. Okay, so you know the drill, everybody. It's been great. Thanks for sticking around with us. We went a little long, but who cares? It's family. And this, until next time, go see a movie or something.